Hello, my beautiful Leo, my beautiful lions and lionesses. So let's get into this reading. Before I begin this reading, if you have any birthdays coming up and you want to give gifts to friends, I have a book, if you're new here, that I wrote myself, I Am You, You Are Me. It's about a twin flame journey. And I also have zodiac journals with coloring pages and fun activities and fun facts. So you can find that in my Amazon. Little self promo for me here. And also, if you want to support me on a financial level, on a monthly basis, you can on Ko-fi. I have a membership there, or you can like, share, comment, subscribe, or super thanks me here. Let's get into this reading. And I'm going to big shout out to Stefan, who is my hairdresser. Like, what is this? This is awesome, right? Beautiful, cutting edge. I love it. I love you too. And I love all of the rest of you Leos as well. So let's get into this. The overall energy is stepping through. And I freaking love this energy. It just speaks volumes. It's a 4711. I actually want to read this. I'm going to read this one because this has a lot of information that is pertinent. I know Leos are going through a lot and have been going through a lot. You're not alone on this. And I, as a Leo rising, I get you so much. Ooh, a little bit dirty, my glasses, but let's get into this. Step in and step up all those dreams or projects you've been putting off. Now is the time to start, even if it's just one small element of the bigger picture. Although "just do it" has been coined by a commercial brand, it is one of my fundamental mantras. We will always have myriad reasons why today isn't the day, but remember, opportunity dances with those already on the dance floor. I like that. Okay. When you start something, talk about it, take consistent steps to actualize it, and you will see it take on a momentum of its own. The right people, places, and opportunities will magnetize, and it will start to come together. Don't be afraid to fail. The success we see around us has come from perseverance. Falling and getting back up again is part of the journey. Focus your energies and commit to seeing your vision become a reality. You are human, so set reasonable expectations and know that when you apply yourself, you can make amazing things happen. Whatever you are aiming to achieve, there are people out there with the tools, skills, and energy you may be missing. Look at the bigger picture and delegate. A mentor, people on a similar journey, or an accountability buddy can be a wonderful supporter and ally. The time is now. No more excuses. Whatever you've been putting off, the universe is now pushing you to make it happen. You may feel a little outside your comfort zone, but that is where the magic happens. So take a leap. Let's do this shit. Let's go. Let's go. Like, what are we waiting for, right, Leo? Like, this is the thing. The thing is that people on this journey, what happens is we move through these very chaotic moments. We move through these massive endings, which come in love relationships, which come with jobs, with businesses, with our families, with our friends. Even a lot of the times it's friends that keep falling away from us, and you're like, oh no, I want to hang on to them, and it's like, no, let it go. Limited belief systems, you know, like whatever it is for you, that value systems, all of it is, even like all these like societal views and values, all the hashtags out there, they're all culminative in this too. It's like we gotta let it go. The same way I always say is like, if you keep holding on to something that needs to die, just let it go. It's going to, you set it free, because we keep the stories alive here in this matrix. We keep that the environment is dying story alive, because we believe that the environment is dying. Yeah, the environment is dying because it's dying. Because let's like, if you're here, then you know that you're a light in a human vessel, right? If you really believe that you're a light in a human vessel, well, the vessel dies, and then you get reborn again in a different vessel, right? So the environment is a mirror of you. It needs to die to evolve into something new. Like, why do we want to hold on to the same shit? Like, we are carbon-based bodies. Eventually, our bodies will crystallize. What does that mean? It means that your carbon base, which is that dense part of you, is going to start to dissolve. And you're going to become more of a diamond, right? That's the eventuality of this. The environment has to change. It cannot stay like this. I'm just giving you an example of explaining to you why people look at war and they look at death and destruction as a bad thing. But for me, I look at it and it's like it has to be done, and everybody volunteered themselves to be on this earth at that moment of death and destruction. So instead of putting fear and sadness in it, honor them. Honor the journey of earth and the nature and the trees and everybody that needs to die to get reborn. Right? So this is what's happening to you. This is what I'm trying to explain to you, is that that relationship had to die. That business had to die. That job has to die. That friendship has to die. That, like die is such a three-letter word that people are afraid of, but it's just an evolution. Right? The cigarette goes out and you get a new one. It's like what it is. It's like I feel like change your ways of looking at it. Instead of looking at death, to me now, I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. I honor you. I love you. I let you go. So this is what's going on with you, my beautifuls. This is stepping through the very uncomfortable chaos that you're in, of letting go, of releasing the illusion, or releasing what is going on with you. And it's uncomfortable, but stand up straight, walk through this energy, because on the other side of it is everything, because it's all here already anyways. We just don't see it. So I'm kind of enjoying this energy. So let's see what's going on with you. I've changed it up. So where are you right now in this? Oh, what an interesting energy. You're like, show it to me, Sabrina. It's a secret. It's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Is your destiny, it's your luck, it's your abundance, it's karma in reverse. So what does that mean? So some of you are moving through a karmic lesson that's very challenging, clear as day. Some of you, the money is just not there. You're like, my money's not in my bank account, Sabrina, like you say, and it's not there. Your luck, you feel very unlucky right now. It's possible. You feel like the universe is really not working with you, which is not right at all. And it feels like the cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is the cycle. And it's explaining that there maybe some of you, oh, interesting. The Wheel of Fortune is ruled by, sorry, it's really annoying me, this bracelet, is ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of big picture. It's a thinking, big picture thinking, expansiveness, growth. So some of you are not in that stage. Some of you are in I actually like this, in a pause stage, right? The universe doesn't want you in full growth mode right now. And has brought you these delays. So you're like, well, I've been feeling this delay for years now, or decades now, Sabrina. Well, it's okay, because maybe this is the final step, stepping through. We're at the last stage of this delay. Can you continue to trust me that the wheel will start spinning again? But right now, some of you have to face your biggest fears, and some of you have to face your biggest obstacles, because some of you have been holding on and believing in that old storyline way too long. So this is a huge pivotal moment for you, Leo, and you could feel it in this energy. Stepping through the Wheel of Fortune is like saying your destiny is definitely here, but your destiny, like everything is at a standstill, and we need you to move through this with grace and dignity, right? Move through this with that that lion energy, you know, like that strength and that courage that you have within you to move through this, knowing that everything is falling apart around you. I almost feel like, you know, like that lion moving through the apocalypse, you know, walking in the jungle, and the trees are all burnt, and there's fire everywhere, and everything is cracking, and there's animals dead around them, and there's skeletons everywhere, and it's like still with that pride, kind of still with that head eye, saying it's okay. Like, it's very uncomfortable for me to see my herds all like gone, but I could see in the distance, you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, or there's like a meadow showing up there, you know, kind of energy. Wow. Oof. Breakthrough moment. I love it. In a pause. Can you take this energy right now where it's very uncomfortable for you? Some of you are stuck. You've been stuck. And I love this. And it's like some of you have put a spoke in the wheel. You've done that to yourself. And some of you, the universe is doing it to you, saying it's okay. It doesn't have to happen right now for you. But it is. It's already here. But right now, it's not. It's like, oh, I gotta see what this is. This is your biggest challenge. So we go into a challenge, which is 5 of Cups, which is a Scorpio. This is a Sagittarius. This is Scorpio energy. And I kind of love this card. I'm going to tell you why. The biggest challenge is the 5 of Cups is victim mode. Like, it's feeling sorry for myself. It's feeling pity. Feeling, you know, sharing the stories with other people, hoping that they all like, oh no, poor you kind of energy. That's the 5 of Cups. Seeing the glass half empty. Not actually, because the more you repeat your stories, by the way, I know this from experience too. The more I repeat my stories about loss or death or tragedy or trauma or, oh my God, my business shut down, or this and that, the more you share these stories of loss and sadness and misery, the more they remain in your life, right? Because you're the director of your movie. So the more you write those scenes, the more they stay. And the more the universe is like, oh my God, just stop talking about this shit and see the bigger picture of this. See that we came in with this. We're making you really uncomfortable. We're giving you these delays. We're taking away the blessings. They're not taking away. They're just putting them on pause. We're not letting these things move faster. Your money is not coming in as quickly as you thought it could come in because you're too much in the story. Get out of the story. You know? When we say step through it, we don't say to stop in it, the storyline. Keep walking with your head high, with the mane flowing, right? Like the lion that you are, and keep, take a pause, right? Obviously, and look at, things are not really working the way I expected them to, and the universe is doing it on purpose. So now, don't be sad about it. Don't be looking at it as the failure that you are, that you made a mistake, that, oh my God, I did this to myself. Don't be doing that. Don't be playing small. You're not the little background actor. You're not even the chair or you're not the house or whatever. Right? You're not the scenery. You are the main character of this play. So, I kind of definitely should write stories about these things, right? This is the feeling here of, let's see what your biggest opportunity is. Oh my God, I think I love this. I thought Gemini, but this is freaking awesome, man. The Tower is your biggest opportunity. Oh my God, people, I should remember my cards, but I don't. That's good, I don't remember them. The Tower is your biggest opportunity. And you're like, what? The apocalypse is your biggest opportunity. The failure, the mistake, the all gone bad, whatever has gone bad in your life is exactly where you need to be. What that tells you, Lion, that tells you, Leo, is that you chose in this lifetime to be a Leo. Whether you're sun, moon, rising, whatever it is, you've chosen to be a Leo. If you've chosen to be a Leo as a sun, this is your life purpose. If you've chosen as a rising, it's your avatar. If you've chosen as a moon, it's your emotions. Whatever it is you've chosen to go up against. You've chosen to be the lion and the lioness that goes up against the world, right? That goes up against the destruction. That can walk through the beauty as much as they can walk through the destruction. And you actually thrive in destruction, which you don't realize. Because what the tower says to me, and that all of this energy here is insane, right? This is really like, it's like you're on your last leg now. We're about to take the spoke out of the wheel. We're about to like move the wheel again. But to move this wheel, you really have to face your freaking fear. You really have to face your lack and poverty mindset. You really have to face your constant worry and your doubt and your impatience and your anxiety and your guilt and manipulation and the control energies out there. You gotta face this shit, and you gotta stop blaming everyone else and stop blaming yourself. Stop shaming yourself. You know, like it's like the tower is the collapse of the matrix. It's the collapse of your old stories that you've told yourself over and over again. That you've felt sorry for yourself, that you've pitied yourself, that you victimized yourself, and you victimize other people too. Because no one's a victim here. No one's a villain either. No one's a hero, and no one's a savior. There's none of those archetypes. That's old story archetypes. This is you walking through the $0 in your bank, walking through the people around you that continuously lie and cheat and whatever, walking through the burning fires of your friendships and your families, walking through the destruction of your home, whatever it is. It's like walking through the endings with your head held high, saying, I got this, man. This is my last leg. This is me saying, F you. I am the director of my frickin' story. The writer of my story, the painter of my canvas. I'm it. So as I step through this shit, which feels like that right now, I am ready to receive. I'm ready to receive the blessings. Thank you, universe, for bringing me this chaos. Thank you, universe, for making this fucking ending catastrophic. Thank you. I appreciate you, because I had to be here. I had to go through this. I would not have seen it. I would not appreciate this moment. I am ready to receive my next blessing. I'm ready to receive my abundance. I'm ready to receive my manifestations. I'm ready to receive the perfect person that aligns with me. I'm ready to receive new friends. I'm ready to receive whatever, a new home, a new life, a new whatever it is you're looking for, a new face. You're ready to receive whatever it is, right? And it's you trusting the universe. Again, this is like big, with big energy here. I can't even express to you, because the tower is like, what the F? The tower is Scorpio too, energy, and Aries energy. And right now, it's a timeless reading. So whenever you get this, it matters to you. Like, even if it's 2028 and you're receiving this, it's like matters to you at this moment. But right now, at this moment in time, it's 2025 in May. And the tower moment with Aries playing a role here. We're in a fire stellium, which is a lot of fire planets, like that are like 5 planets that are in fire signs, and it's like it's ready to go. And it's like I'm going to destroy whatever the fuck is around me, and I'm going to move through it like a freaking king or queen that I am, or the emperor and the empress that I am, like the lion that you are. There's no more me playing small. I've done it. The wheel is beginning to turn. Let's go. Are you ready for the next revolution, which is the next wheel revolution? Because it's calling your name. And kudos to you for going through this. But don't look at it as like, oh, phew, it's the end. It ain't the end, people. This is just the beginning. But when you pass through this one, trust me, everything will get easier and easier and easier. But you, don't lose hope, is what I'm trying to tell you. Move through this and envision yourself as that lion, or envision yourself as the emperor or the empress. Envision yourself walking through this like the king and the queen that you are, or however you want to freaking look at yourself. Whatever you're wearing, who cares a shit? Do it. Walk through this. I'm yo, right? As the director, as the actor, as whatever you want to envision yourself as. And it was fire. To me, I look at it. I look at it as I'm in the apocalypse, and I'm standing at the edge of tomorrow. Right? And I'm like, all right, Sabrina, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to fucking jump into the unknown, because I know the universe has my back. I always end up in a great place, though. So where are you going to go? Let's look. Oh my God, we're already at 20 minutes. Okay, so your soul lesson is doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. 1000%. I release the need. I release any doubt that I have, because I trust. And I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know where. I don't know with who. It doesn't matter. You're moving forward, people. Through the fires. Through the tornadoes. Through the earthquakes. Through whatever it is. I want you to picture yourself head held high. Everything around you, it's not touching you, because you're moving right through it. Right? Because this is your story. Your numerology, is forgiveness. 96 is 15. 6 is harmony. So forgiveness is showing up for you. What does that mean? It means forgiving yourself for the old stories that you keep carrying, for all those old things that I talked about. Forgiving people who have wronged you, who have ended things, who have left you, who have, forgive them. Release them. Bye-bye. Open your heart chakra here. Welcome in new love. Release old love. Release it all. There's no point in carrying this at all. The tower is going to make sure that you are in full release mode. Because if you continuously be a victim in your life story, you will continue staying in that victimhood. And we are not victims, people. There's no part of this story that I am a victim. I've chosen every single path. I chose it. You chose it. No one made you choose a path. No one made you stay in that relationship. No one made you sit. You chose it. Own it. Release it. Say, okay, man, I chose it, whatever. What the hell? I chose this fucker that stole my money. I chose this, but I chose it because I'm spitting everywhere. I chose it because it's a lesson. I knew, in a bigger, look, step back and be the observer of your life and say, I chose this fucking hard lesson. Okay, I'm done. I'm not holding on to this anymore. I love deeply. They couldn't reciprocate my love. Okay, I got this love stored up for someone else. I'm not going to waste any tears or energy on this at all. Oh my God, we have a 6 again. Is this the number? No, the sound number. This is a 6 card showing up, which is from scratch. This is it's all for you. We go in the tower, we burn down all the shit, and then we start from scratch. With a new mindset, with a new heart set, with a new vision, with a new storyline that I'm going to create. So where do you want to create the story? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to live? How do you want to live? How do you want to be like? What do you want to look like? What do you want to wear? Like, do it the whole storyline. I think I'm going to actually offer that as a session. Anyways, we'll talk about that another time. But this is such a beautiful, you're like, look at this as, it's very uncomfortable, but it's like this new beginning. Leo's ready for a new storyline and is ready to lead. So one last message for Leo from my angel gods and goddesses. Leo, please. There's 2 cards here. This almost came out for Gemini or Cancer, and now it shows up for you. Angel of new life. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. I'm going to leave this one here because I don't have to explain this one, but what a beautiful card this is with the rainbow moving into the divine feminine energy, which is what? Receiving, the art of receiving as you walk through the fires, right? You are a lotus, like you're coming out of, this is from scratch. Oh my God, it's so beautiful, all of this reading. Oh my God, I don't know what I was thinking, but this is really like, I think it's my favorite one. I thought Gemini was my favorite. I thought Taurus was great, but this is like so freeing to me. And I'm excited. I'm excited for this journey for you, Leo. Obviously I'm a little bit, I'm a Leo rising, so I have a little soft spot for Leos and Taurus and Sagittarius. I have a spot for everybody, but Leos have been going through something, and I've been going through something, and I'm sure you have been going through something, but in hindsight, I'm fucking excited to be where I am. Because all that destruction that I had to go through of self and storylines, I'm so ready for new. You? I hope so. Join me. Let's do this together. I love you. Love you. And we're going to get through this together. Let's do this. All right, I'm going to see you next week. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Did I always say that? Whatever. If I did, this is the memory. Like, it's great. By the way, when someone is losing their memory, it's the best thing in the world. That's why I always look at Alzheimer and dementia patients as like they got something on top of us here, because they don't need to be remembering all this crapola. So follow the lead. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.